Welcome back. Are you experiencing more negative feelings at work than positive? Are you suffering burnout? Maybe hitting a career peak after a tough climb up the ladder? Or are you just in need of a breather? Well, a career nap could be a solution to all of the above. Peak performance coach Hina Khan is here to show us how hustle culture is actually hurting us in the workplace and how deprioritizing hard work can actually help you in the long run. Hina, I love this topic. So let's start with the basics. What is a career nap?
This is a term that was coined by Kelsey Patel, a wellness practitioner. And basically, it's taking a pause at work. You're giving yourself permission to reassess and see, is this still working with me? I mean, maybe I don't think I could do another 5 years at the same pace. Maybe I've had promotion after promotion after promotion. And quite frankly, there's not another promotion that I want. Maybe I've changed. Things in my life have changed and I need a moment. And this career nap gives you that moment.
Okay, so let's talk about how a career nap can help relieve work stress right now. And that's something, a lot of people are facing.
Absolutely. And so introspection is key here. And this is what I love about it because you're starting to look at what feeds your soul. What feeds your soul? So many of us have wrapped our identity around work. So this is an opportunity to ask yourself, what do I want?
What are the mental health benefits? Because I imagine there are probably a lot of mental health benefits from taking a career nap. What would you say are the biggest ones?
I would say the biggest one, hands down, is that your world expands. You're looking at things outside of work. You're including different things into your day. Maybe there was some sports you wanted to do, a course or an activity, but you always put work first. You identified yourself with work. So now you're looking at other things. And here's the thing, it actually makes business sense because we know athletes do this all the time. They include rest and relaxation as a way to enhance performance. They have days where they're not training as part of their training. So when we put ourselves in different situations, we are also accessing our creative mind. Do you know, Tracy, only 16% of breakthroughs happen at work? I mean, how many times do we get that great idea in the shower, right? When we're not thinking about it, we come up with a great idea. So it can be adding other things into your life.
Okay, so the viewers are listening at home and they're thinking, Hina, this is beautiful, but I got a mortgage. Yeah. So let's talk about how long do you suggest a career nap should last?
Oh, I don't know. The viewers may be like, what? Because I think it never ends. And what I mean by that is that it's a process of self-discovery. And what you're going to realize is that there's some things you like, some things you don't, and you'll start to add it to your calendar. So we're just adding things to what we're doing to enhance our life.
Now, what can people expect after waking up from a career nap?
You know, when you have a really good nap, you wake up feeling refreshed, focused, and really clear. So that's what you can expect, to have clarity on your goals, clarity on how you want to spend your days. And the beautiful thing is, Tracy, is I feel like we're seeing this as we are no longer glorifying the hustle, the grind, the struggle, and instead creating through ease, joy, fun, rest, and relaxation.
It took a pandemic to to help reroute our brains, I think. And it was forced downtime that made us finally start to realize that, oh my gosh, this feels kind of good. It feels good to daydream. It feels good to not have to go to 5 appointments a day. Like, this feels good. So I'm all in. I'm loving this. Now, I know that there are people who will be afraid to take a career nap because they're afraid that they're going to limit their career growth. What would you say to them?
Oh, what I would say to them is that's completely natural. However, your goal, your desire for something different has to be larger than your fear of limiting your earning potential or your career. And, if you're thinking from the place of what will people think, or this will be a bad career move, I promise you, you will sabotage it. It won't work. You have to start to focus on what you will gain as opposed to what you will lose. And this is something that I talk about in my podcast, Possibilities with Hina Khan. I think almost in every episode is the mental endurance and stamina it takes to really live a life that you love, because it's the part that most people struggle with.
This is what I hear many times from children of immigrants. It's sort of very difficult to put out there that I need a break, I need a pause, I need a breather, I need to reevaluate. So I think you will get those messages of, why aren't you working? Let's go, let's get back to work. And you're going to have to be strong enough to realize that if you want to live the life you want to be living, you have to say, these are the choices I've made, and this is what I need to do. Am I right, Hina?
You're absolutely right, because we've wrapped our identity around our work and, like you said, been praised for it. So this is really a huge paradigm shift. And like you said, Tracy, this is a cultural paradigm shift for many people in their families. And it takes a lot of internal strength to be able to maintain this level of thought when you might get some pushback.
Absolutely. But I love the idea of exploring it. So Hina, she mentioned her podcast. It's a podcast we should all tune into. New episodes are out every Tuesday on the Frequency Podcast Network. And Hina, I want to give you a big thank you for taking us through this. So inspiring.